So am I.
You guys are gonna die tonight.
Yeah, I want to go to the aquarium before we go in that sewer.
Shall we start with a round of recaps?
Yep. Somebody take it away.
It was a big old errand session last time. Went around to places and talked to people. And then half the party split up and went to the sewers for some reason. Alright, but
Where did we start?
Stuff is...
Yeah, where did we start?
You guys started, you were in the aftermath of the symposium.
Right.
Oh yeah, we were having a big old argument about nothing important and trying to decide where to go next.
Yeah. So then we went and slipped it off, and then we went to the annex for our interrogation. And I forgot everyone's name. They weren't too happy. Or no, they were pretty happy. They didn't really seem to think we did anything wrong. But they have to have like a trial anyway. So we have that in like a day and a half. And they also
in return for like exonerating all of us, well, falsely exonerating all of us, they want us to open an annex in Juna and find a Phylarch, a Legumancer, and a Telemancer.
Right.
So I think we found a Telemancer already. It was the Pope dude.
Yeah,
right.
It was Pope. They also wanted us to find 2 Argent Moon agents who had infiltrated the city.
Arachne and Dryas the Oak.
Yeah, Arachne and Dryas the Oak.
I feel like I took some notes last time, but I can't find them.
There's also a really bad plague going on.
Oh
and,
yeah,
Agros is affected.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ulysses Agros is has the plague.
And the Crestwalkers are trying to deal with it, but it's hard. There's also some sewer times, but I wasn't paying too much attention.
I wrote down the name
yeah.
Gethan, but I don't know who. Oh, I think he's the druid who was at the druid store when we got there.
Oh, there's a druid store?
The druid store.
That dude.
The apothec.
Get a replacement for
No,
us.
The apothec.
That's Sal.
That was the Crestwalker's service order, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he wants us to find a cockatrice, but
Did
really
he
don't know
accidentally,
about that.
on purpose, let out of the cage?
That guy's a real fuck up.
He's a real stooge. And I don't remember why. Oh, I think we were trying to get in contact with the Crestwalkers, but they were. Why were we doing that?
They were all crest walked out.
Yeah, but why did we want to talk to them though? There was a reason.
Because they might have a cure for the plague.
No, that's what they're currently doing though. Why did you guys go there? In the first place?
1, because I'm a druid, and 2, because he's Agros is suffering from the plague.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We wanted them to help Agros. Alright, so after that was the sewer stuff, right? So
Yeah.
Me and Len went off to find a supposed oracle or priest of Philenia or something, who was supposed to be in the sewers in what was that part of town? The Wharf District. And we went out there, saw that the only real entrance to the sewers were like the drains leading out into the ocean, or sorry, Lake Orenthal. And she sent her cat in, and something grabbed it. Ghost ? So
No,
we got some.
she just heard footsteps, slimy footsteps.
No. Like something grabbed the cat and she just like teleported the cat back to her.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I can't remember the cat's name.
Len Jr.
Yeah, Len Jr. And yeah, so there's something in the sewers, and we need to go in there. And that's kind of all that happened there, I think. We were asking around, trying to find some answers, and saw that we walked past the Sorrows, which is where the plague is being quarantined right now, and we're turned away by some high mains. I think that's all we did in the Wharf District.
Yep. Yeah, so where we left off was the boys team had just departed from the Naked Archon and were themselves heading to the Wharf District to speak to the rest of the druids, and the girls' team was still looking around in the Wharf District.
Team Girl Squad?
Yeah. About 6:30 or 7 in the evening. It's going. Are you guys still planning on walking over to the Wharf District?
No, we should go tomorrow. By the time we get there, it will already be like 9, 10 o'clock.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, something like that.
Even druids.
Tomorrow's our last day before the Bool, so we'll not have a lot of time for other errands.
Except for after the Bool.
What time of day is the Bool again?
Question.
I think it was, Oh, yeah, I'm not there. We're RPing now.
Are we still at the Naked Archon?
Yeah.
Yo, Jobin. How do you guys normally do Bools?
It's normally in the morning, way before I wake up.
Yeah. There you go.
So like 10, 8?
Like 8, yeah, I'd say.
Yeah, so we can go
Okay.
after.
Let's get there at 7:30.
Okay, so you guys are chilling at the tavern for the time being?
Yeah. Wait, so don't Len and Jofina have to get back here?
I'm about to jump over to them.
Is it tomorrow morning?
I was talking to my friends.
Oh.
Wait, me? I don't care.
Isn't it tomorrow
I'm
morning?
not sure where they went. I would assume they'd come back for their rooms. If they don't, something could be wrong.
That's true.
Waiting for them?
Yeah, they're adults. They can. They want to come back, they'll come back. If they don't want to come back, what are you gonna do?
Your scheduled appearance at the Bool is not tomorrow morning. It's the day after tomorrow.
Okay,
Right.
cool.
It wouldn't reflect well on us if we showed up there without our full group.
That's true. So we should go find them tomorrow.
They don't come back tonight.
Wait, why would we go find them? Because they know where we are, but we don't know where they are. All right.
Maybe they were injured or worse, robbed.
Okay. You're right though. Like if they don't come back within a certain amount of time, then yeah, we should probably assume they're injured. Yeah, I've always wanted to pay ransom. Do you think I'll get to pay ransom?
Okay.
You need
Yeah.
optimism in every situation.
Len and Jofina, what are you guys doing?
Weren't we headed to the bar to try to talk to people?
I I know you guys said you were going to continue to look around. I don't remember specifically where you guys said you were going.
Thought Joe had
Brody's
picked-
Den.
You guys are heading to Brody's Den?
Yeah, it was definitely Brody's Den.
Okay. Yes, you guys take a quick walk from the pier where you were looking into the sewer pipes. You head past looks like some warehouses, a large lighthouse or observatory of some kind, and seems to be a fairly large structure of some kind. And as you come around the corner, sort of nestled behind the larger building, is this sort of compact square structure that has a totally flat roof. Seems to be, at least the exterior of the building seems to be made entirely of metal. And you don't see a door anywhere, but on the front-facing portion of the building, there is a door knocker in the shape of a ram's head, and there seems to be some sort of sliding slot in the door where someone could peer out.
I'm gonna walk up and knock on the door with the ram thing.
Okay. Len, are you there as well?
Yeah, I'm off to the side.
Okay. So you knock. Actually, go ahead and make a straight up charisma check for me.
Cool.
Cast guidance on her.
Sweet. I needed it. Oh. I got 12.
Okay, so it's a fairly average sounding knock. And you wait a little while, 2-3 minutes, nothing. You knock again, wait a couple more minutes, and finally, slot slides open suddenly. And I should mention that as well, that it's much lower than your eye level. It seems like it's about 3.5 feet off the ground, so you kind of have to squat. And you just see this narrow strip of this person's face, but it appears to be a very hairy dwarf peers out of the slot. And just says, "What do you want?"
I pull out my necklace and say, "Do you know someone who can help me with this?"
Maybe.
Well, do you know where they are or who they are? Or is it you?
Not me.
Well, who is it?
You have to come inside and talk to the boss.
The boss, all right. Len? What do you think?
Say we go inside and try to talk to the boss.
All right.
All right. Password or gift?
Gift, I guess.
What is it?
Hold on a moment. Let me find something. Ooh, I have this fancy box that plays music. I pull out the small ornamented box that we got in whatchamacallit, the Kekanon that plays that freezing water spell.
Okay. Go ahead and put it on that platform there. I'll I'll see if he likes it.
Sure.
There's like when you look to your right, there's like this slightly elevated wooden platform. It's maybe like 2 foot by 2 foot. It's covered in purple runes. Sword.
Okay. I'll place the box down.
Okay. Put it down, and you step a couple feet away, and like a puff of smoke, and it's gone. And as that happens, the slot slams shut.
Uh-huh.
You guys sit there and wait for a while. Go ahead and make a roll here. What's your charisma modifier?
+3.
Oh, I want to cast guidance. Len places her hand on her shoulder and says, "Good luck."
Thank you.
Oh, Jack's rolling.
Yeah, Jack's rolling it.
Yeah, I'm.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Can Len guidance the DM?
Guidance is pretty good, but I don't think it's that good.
The slot suddenly opens back up. The dwarf leans back out. He goes, "Does it do anything?"
Yes, you see that that song is a spell, and if you play it, it'll freeze water. I definitely didn't say water correctly in that accent.
The slot slam shut again, and comes back a few minutes later and goes, "Okay, one of you can come in."
Well, I guess since I'm the one needing help, I'll go.
Yeah, I think that's we have no way to communicate. Huh? Oh, I'm gonna send Durga with him.
Okay.
There she is. Yeah, put her in your bag.
He directs you to the same platform that you saw your box disappear from.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
do you want me to sit on this?
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's go. I'll sit on the platform.
Okay. This is your first time experiencing any telemancy firsthand. You can sort of feel yourself being momentarily yanked out of space and deposited somewhere else. Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
Whoa. Okay. I rolled a 1. It's a 4 though.
But it's a
definitely
natural
a
1.
Yeah.
Okay.
I throw up on the floor.
You
Die.
Yeah, you're dead.
I hope not.
Time to re-roll.
What?
So a few moments later, you find yourself on this small, almost like a sandbank of some sort, and you just immediately vomit.
I knew it.
And you were hoping it would make you feel better, but it really hasn't yet. You feel just as queasy as you did previously. Sort of stand up and look around a little bit, and there's just you see another platform with a rune like the one you just stepped on, but other than that, there's one chair just perched in the middle of this sandy bank, with a extremely scruffy looking dwarf with these long sort of braided orange cornrows and like a matching beard He's wearing a captain's jacket with really nothing underneath, and these very tattered pants, and he's just sort of sitting in this chair on this little sandbank. And there's probably close to 24 empty bottles around him, and he's got another one in his hand.
I like this guy.
And looks over at you as you're vomiting, and she's like, "What the hell's wrong with you?"
I've never experienced that kind of magic before. It was rather jarring.
There you go. So, what do you want?
Well, I have this necklace that's attached to me, and I'd like to know more about it.
What do you think? I'm some kind of wizard?
I don't know, I would hope so, since you can teleport.
Give it here.
I can't. That's the whole problem. It's attached to me. I'm cursed, I think.
Well, need to see it anyways, so come over here.
Alright. I'll walk over to him and hold out the necklace as far as I can.
He over and inspects it. And he's like, well, got here is Felenia's garnet.
See, that's
Why'd
what
you
I
put
thought.
it on?
Wait, what did he say?
Why'd you put it on?
I don't know. I thought it would be something good.
Well, that was dumb.
Well, I can't say I'm very smart, especially about these things. I'm not really familiar with magic.
Neither am I. I'm not really familiar with gods either.
How do you know what this is?
I've been on a boat before.
Well, as have I. Are you saying you're a pirate?
Not anymore.
Oh, you used to be. A captain?
No.
Well, what did you do then?
Not really. You come out to this island to ask me a bunch of personal questions.
Oh, sorry. Well, anyway, do you know how to remove this?
No.
Possible?
Nice.
You gave me something pretty neat. So you ever help getting on a boat, finding something, or more material acquisition or muscle type jobs, come back and ask, but can't help you with your god business.
I appreciate it. Do you know anything about Felenia around here? Are there any priestess, any worshippers?
Was that that lunatic that went missing a couple years ago?
What do you mean? I haven't heard of this. I'm not from around here.
What's his name? Karkanos.
Oh.
Lived over in the rich side of town. He asked me for help getting inside the sewers, and never saw him again. But I did hear a while later that he went missing and never came back.
That's funny you should say. Oh, okay, first off, do you know what he wanted in the sewers?
Said something about going to see that goddess of yours, but I don't, know anything else.
All right. Well, this happens to be his necklace.
Well, there you go.
What's it? Do you know how these necklaces are made?
No.
Who told us about the necklace?
Len did.
Oh, that's right. So it was something about like you like make a bargain with the goddess, and then she gives you this necklace in return. I think is that what it was?
I think so.
Can I do like a knowledge check on that?
I mean, yeah, that's the the necklace focus. It's sort of like a it's collateral for the agreement that you make. Make sure that you uphold your end of the bargain by placing a curse on you.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna just convey that information to him and say like, what kind of bargain do you think you would want to have made with Felenia?
I don't know. Very close to kicking you off my island. If you ask me one more god question, I'm gonna put a knife in you.
All right. I'm sorry. What was your name again?
Brody.
All right, Grody. Well, thank you for your help. I'll be back, I'm sure.
Like,
Please.
Durga is like clawing at Joe, trying to get her to ask one more question.
Well, okay.
Yeah, ask him what his favorite god is.
That's not about a god.
Morse code. Tap it out.
Do you know what's in the sewers? Anything dangerous?
Shit.
I guess shit is pretty dangerous. I can't remember what question I'm supposed to ask.
At my next
Alright,
meeting
I'm not-
tomorrow, I'm
Can
gonna
you
be
talk
like,
through
yeah,
the
but do you
cat?
know what's in the sewers?
You ask him if it's true if there's a priest of Philea in the sewers.
no, don't.
I mean, I can kind of assume that now because that's what Karkanos was looking for.
Dude, he won't
And he
stab
also
you.
doesn't want any more god questions, so I'm not going to ask that.
No, yeah, don't ask that. How
Yeah,
would
ask
I
him for a
communicate?
job.
No
A
idea.
job? I want to ask him for a job.
Okay, then don't.
We don't need any more jobs.
Yeah, then you'll be finally free of those stinking adventures.
We don't need any.
You only got 10 jobs, man. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Grody, how do I get out of here?
Step on the platform.
Is there not another way?
As he says that, I need you to make another Constitution saving throw.
Oh, cool. Okay, 20.
Okay. Yeah, you start to feel it bubbling up in your throat again, but you compose yourself and feel much better.
Alright. Oh, Lynn. That man was very strange.
Wes, did you find out how we get in the sewer?
I mean, I assume that we go through those pipes. Oh, I probably should have asked that.
Okay, did
Well,
you
he said
learn
there's
anything?
a lot of shit in the sewers.
Yeah,
That was
well.
not very helpful. What were you gonna say?
Well, I realized I know everything you know because I could hear. So,
Oh, yeah.
So what do you think we should do now?
It's
Did you
getting
learn
kind of late.
anything?
Would
Are
you
we
like to
going
try
back
it tonight?
tonight?
Say again?
Are we going back tonight? Or do you want to try to get into the sewer tonight?
I want to get into the sewer while we're here, but I wonder if everyone's worried about us.
Yeah, the thing isn't for 2 days. I think we can. I don't think we need to go back, but
I don't think so
we
either.
want to try to get through the pipes. Surely people are getting down there a different way.
God Well, I mean, Grody did say I could go back anytime. Can I sit back down on the platform?
Can, but no one is casting a spell to
Oh.
teleport you.
Well, I don't mind going through the pipes. At least we know it's a way in.
We can try it. What is our plan to try to get around the creatures that grabbed Durga?
Kill them? I don't know,
Okay.
we're pretty strong.
Okay, let's go.
Right now?
Thought you wanted to go tonight.
Why not?
I mean, do you want to wait for the others? I don't know. I mean, they're doing other
They
things.
don't even know who we are.
I know. But I mean, if we go back tonight, like, is the point of going back to get them?
I mean, we do have all day tomorrow. I don't know if they'd want to join us, though.
Yeah. I mean, we don't need a rest at this point, right?
Not really. I'm down for a fight. It's been a while.
Okay, let's go. There's
Alright.
nowhere else in town we can think of to ask where we can find somebody who might have been down there.
I mean, I feel like Feleni is kind of like a shunned goddess, like a goddess of evil. You know, I'm looking at this map and I can't think of anything else.
All right, let me jump back over to the other squad.
All right.
Wait,
what time is it?
At this point, it's about 8 o'clock at night.
Okay, cool.
What are you guys doing?
I think we'd start to be getting concerned at this point.
Are we gonna do
Maybe.
a burglary?
Go on.
I mean, yeah, like,
I mean, there's a lot of houses around here. Let's see if any of them are unlocked.
I'd believe that Jofina would do
Well-
that. But Jofina and Len?
Yeah, I'm just kidding. I don't want to do burglary.
I mean, Fonzip, would you be okay with that?
With what, them burglarizing?
Oh,
I
let's
thought
go,
we were
dude, let's
talking
go
about
break
us
into
burglarizing.
Fonzip's house.
What?
Dude, let's go
What?
break into
Shout
Fonzip.
out?
I thought we were discussing us burglaring.
No.
Yeah, I
Let's
figured you
not
wouldn't
do
be.
that.
Yo, Fonzip, where do you live?
I thought we were trying to figure out what Len and Jofina were doing. Anyway, no, we're not going to burglarize anyone.
Not even you?
Unless it's Quadron. Never mind.
Oh, yeah. Dude, let's go spy
Well-
on Quadron.
I only ask because we have this letter of introduction from Lydia Storm Soldier, which I presumed is signed and sealed and looks very official.
Yes.
And I happen to be an adequate forger of documents. So if we're going to burglarize one of your enemy's houses, we might as well try to leave evidence that would at least benefit us in Bool. Saying this seems like we could forge orders from the League to try and incriminate them and get them lower their stock in the town.
Wait, so,
You saying, like,
how does
like
that...
kill him?
So wait, so we're going to use the letter to break into his house because it looks official?
No. You see,
No,
we
I
break
can
into
make-
his house, and then we forge a letter to saying, like, I'm a criminal. And then at the pool tomorrow, we're like, yeah, well, you're a criminal. We know because we broke into your house last night.
I mean, I was more thinking we could make it seem as though Alden and the Aladios might be conspiring against Agros.
I mean,
Oh, dude, you should forge a letter saying that,
it would have to,
that
it would have
that-
to be someone who's sneaky that goes in, because there's a good chance that he is just at home right now.
So Astor then.
Well, if you're gonna forge letters, you should forge a letter saying that the Aldenian League has to send a bunch of weapons to Byrar. That'd be cool.
I mean, think we could make it seem as though they were funding the Argon Moon with this. I would just copy the signature and seal and write something along the lines of, your weapons will be forthcoming, etc.
Oh, dude, you should make you should forge things saying that that guy who's accusing us is actually Dryas the Oak, and we don't have to go find Dryas the Oak.
I do like the idea of trying to win some favor somehow, but I don't know if breaking into Quadron's house is the way to do it.
What about Eladio? He's the one who's bringing charges against us.
We could do that. We could see. We could.
Do you think the aquarium is still open?
I know for a fact that it's not.
Well, let's go tomorrow. I want to practice turning into fish.
Okay, but you have to buy me ice cream. Anyway,
I don't know what that is.
Yeah. We could try to go to Heladio's house.
Biology Institute.
Aster could even like fly into his room or something. Or
I could turn into a mouse.
Or Saidin. Really?
Yeah. I think so. Yeah, I've seen a mouse. I've eaten mouse. Yeah, I can do this.
Eaten what?
Mouse? You've seen me eat mouse. Don't give me.
Well, I know people who have eaten monkeys, so I'm not going to say anything.
Fair. I've eaten birds.
There you go. Circle of life.
I don't
Hey, buckaroos.
Second, but okay.
You furry bastards.
So if we were to go to Eladio's home, what would our intention be? To bully him into not bringing these charges?
I'm thinking, yeah. Like, by bully, you're talking like torture, right? Like, I got roped today. I didn't get it for nothing.
I feel like that would be extreme.
Yeah, that's not a good idea.
Okay. Well, let's not like.
Let's
Let's not commit to that right now. But why don't we all get like really drunk before we go over there?
Aster, now
Like,
that I know that you can turn
make
into
us
a mouse, why don't we just go to Quadron's house?
I'm down.
Well,
would we
I
do
mean,
with
that doesn't really
Quadron?
help us right now, though. So yeah, let's go to Eladio's house.
Okay, let's go to Ladia's house.
Yeah, but what are we going to do when we're there?
Let's try to find something. Sorry, I'm forgetting who the person is who actually, like, who Fonzip actually shot at.
It was Ladia's brother, right?
Yes.
Yeah, who's not here anymore.
Yeah,
Right, but what's his name?
He's real flighty. I don't remember.
Draco.
Draco. Yeah,
So-
actually, let's go talk to him. I have a potion of sophistry ready to go. Like, we might just be able to like talk him out of it right now.
I mean, I could
I doubt
cast
that.
a spell on him and cause him to see horrifying visions, telling him to, drop the charges.
Well, yeah, I could probably turn into a bear and snap his neck like a twig. But,
What I think we should do
Again,
is
overcorrecting.
what?
Nothing, go ahead.
What I think we should do is have Aster sneak into their house, try to find some sort of like official document generator, like their official paper and their wax and seal and so forth, and then just have them write. Unless we can just forge a note that looks like it's from Draco, that's either like makes him look insane or dishonest, and we can just bring that up in the hearing and say like, look, like this guy is crazy. Like, how are you gonna believe him?
I mean, can we try to convince him it was all a
enough to
misunderstanding?
help with that.
What?
Yeah. Can we just try to like talk to him and like reason with him before we do that? Like that is a good plan, but I still think like there's a good chance if we like sit him down and be like, look, like your brother was just mistaken. Like maybe he'll roll with it.
I feel
Why
like the
not
time
both?
I feel like the time to do that is tomorrow. I mean, at the
Nah, because if we
hearing.
wake him up in the middle of the night, he'll be like disoriented, and he'll be more likely to be like, yeah, sure, so we can go back to sleep. I like it.
Aster, do your people make all their most important decisions while half asleep?
Aster seems like he's always half asleep.
Actually, yes. Most like intense debates involve a multi-day fast beforehand. And usually a bit of physical exercise. Like, you want to have a good vision before you go to the debate, right?
So that they're all delirious before it starts.
Yeah, I mean, otherwise, like, what do you know what the spirits want, right? Yeah, like, what are you gonna do? Like, just go in there blind without knowing what, like, the spirits of your ancestors want? Like, nah, dude, you gotta fast, you gotta do a little bit of hiking, and, like, you go in there. Like, you're a little worn out, but, like, you had your vision, you know what the ancestors or the spirits want, and, you're ready for debate.
We should try to find a muzzle before the hearing.
You guys are currently occupying the space of time that, you know,
Right.
Len and...
I mean, so we'll just say we
Len-
were bullshitting at the bar, and like,
Len
didn't really do anything.
We got drunk and couldn't figure out what to do.
that Len and Jofino
No,
were...
here's what we'll do, you guys.
Yo, stop. You guys are occupying the space of time between like 6:30 and 8:30 that they were just looking around the Wharf District. You know, people wouldn't necessarily be asleep yet. It's not that late. You guys have been debating for a little while. It's probably like 7:30 now, but I need a call on what you guys are doing.
No, let's just go to Ladia's house and talk to him, I think.
I think we should break into a lot.
Okay, whatever brings us to Heladio's house.
Okay, well, I think you're the deciding vote here, whether you're knocking on the front door or breaking in.
We can knock on the front door, and if that doesn't work, then we can break in.
Deal.
Okay.
I like it.
Heladio and Draco do live in the same area, right? Castle?
They live in the same house. It's one of the 3 big houses on the northern side of Paranis.
Cool.
Is it Eladio or Heladio?
El.
Got it.
Like El Dorado.
Got it.
Okay.
All right, let's do it.
Do you guys have any gifts that we can give to Eladio?
Yeah, you guys head over, and this is actually the large noble house that the Pilgrim's Rest was sort of caught in the shadow of. Find yourself back at that northeastern corner of town. This very, not quite as impressive as Agros's. There's not quite as many ornamental murals and marble columns as at Agros's house, but it's still a fairly imposing structure. So you walk up and knock on the door, and a few moments go by, and the door swings open, and you are greeted by a large minotaur with white fur and a shaggy orange mane. That he's wearing chainmail, and he's carrying some sort of glaive that has the softest orange glow about it.
Yes.
You have business with the Mandenth family.
Greetings. What might your name be?
Ethrak.
We were just looking for Eladio.
On what business?
I have a important message from Master Agros.
What's the message?
I am afraid I can't divulge it to anyone but its intended recipient.
Make a deception check.
With disadvantage?
No, not just. Are you intentionally not using the letter you were given that was supposed to?
I was gonna. Yeah.
I don't know about the letter. I mean,
I hand you the letter.
I mean, you were there when the letter was given to the rest of the group, so you do know about the letter.
okay, I was not paying attention when I heard about the letter.
Okay. Go ahead and make your deception roll, though.
18.
He looks around and he goes, "Stay here. I'll see what he says." He walks away. Comes back a little bit later. Goes, "You can come in."
Thank you.
But not wander this house. You are to stay here. He leads you into like a sort of past the foyer into sort of like a sitting room with like a large round table, and there's some bookcases around the side. And he goes, "You are not to leave this room. We'll be standing here by the door the entire time." You sit there and wait for a few moments.
Hors d'oeuvres?
You guys can handle it from here.
I can? Oh, fuck, dude. No, I can't. Hold on. I'm gonna drink my potion of sophistry.
Okay.
Okay, I got this. I kind of just like relax and like slump.
Yeah.
Like-
Fonz whips out, or sorry, Aster whips out this vial that looks like it has like Goldschlager in it, and he just downs it, and you can see like he immediately stops like pecking at his own feathers, like his head stops jerking around the room, and like he like takes on a very dignified pose.
Yes.
Aster, what did you just drink?
It's a potion of sophistry. It makes me more charismatic.
Soft?
Soft?
He is pretty soft.
So a few moments later, a young man, or about somewhere in his mid-20s, walks in the room. Sort of got this sky blue colored hair that's tied back in a ponytail. Wearing this very traditional Aldenian robe with sort of a blue ocean wave pattern on it. And he's got some sort of leather-bound tome under his arm. Because you say you have a message from Agros. Oh, it's you, Fonzip. How unfortunate.
Pleasure to see you too.
I suppose that makes sense that you would have a message from Agros. So what is it?
Well, my friends here wanted to discuss with you the matter of your brother accusing them of trying to harm him.
Yes. You see, thought Fonzip was shooting at him, but he was actually shooting at one of those species of clear grung I was chasing your brother as he was escaping from Kekanon. It really is, a harrowing tale of adventure. And, your brother, while mistaken, was very brave.
And
So-
again, we did rescue him from the grung.
Yes, we
If
did
that makes
do
any
that,
difference
too.
to you.
Yeah, so we're just here to, explain to you that this is all a big misunderstanding before the Bool in 2 days. Because, honestly, you're very busy, and if you show up to the Bool, you're going to look pretty foolish.
This Eladio?
Yes.
Okay.
Make a. I was going to have you make a persuasion roll with disadvantage, but since Fonzip was helping you, make a regular old persuasion roll.
Okay.
Because he asked what news had from Agros, and you guys just launched into some kind of thing about clear growing and all that.
Yeah, we did. We did.
Ambush.
So make a regular old persuasion roll.
Okay. So if my charisma score is 21, that means it's +5, right?
Right.
Okay. So I got 22.
Hey.
Damn.
Hell of a potion.
You know, something about his story didn't really add up. Didn't really. He said that you freed him first, and then shot at him, and I know Bonzip and his man-child of a boss personally, and while despicable, they would never attack any of the else from the noble families.
Of course. And you know, like maybe once you get to know us like a little bit better, you'd see that we're not the type of people who would let someone out of a cage just to kill them. Yeah, that's ridiculous.
No, I specifically told him not to go to the swamps. It's trying to collect consequence away from himself.
Hopefully we haven't overstayed our welcome, but why was your brother in the swamp?
Yeah, I wanted to ask that too.
He considers himself an archaeologist of sorts.
Dude, you need a gnome skeleton?
No, definitely not.
I think
sure?
that potion's wearing off.
Because I was gonna open a museum. But if you're already an archaeologist, then or maybe you could just do it for me.
I am not an archaeologist.
Well, where's your brother? Maybe do you think he would want a gnome skeleton?
Well, I was hoping you people would know where he was.
Why would we know where he is?
Yeah, last we heard, he came back here, told you about our encounter, and then took off.
Yeah, only home for one night. I woke up the following morning, he was gone again, which it's not unusual for him to just take off and go somewhere. He spends very little time here.
So did he, in his time, he seemed like very angry about it, about what he thought was us shooting at him? Like he just kind of got home, said, hey, those guys did something bad, and then kind of left? Like how mad was he? Just out of curiosity.
Well, we were both quite angry. Oh.
Right. I mean, that'd be my first emotion if a member of my family told me that someone tried to kill me, you know?
Well, he had also just been gone for some time, and he apparently was at a place I expressly told him not to go.
Oh yeah, that would also make me angry. So about his whereabouts now, he didn't leave any hints about. He didn't leave a note or anything saying where he was going. He just disappeared.
He did not. He normally does give me indication of where he's going before he leaves, even if it's a lie.
Right. Right. Were you gonna ask something, Shadow?
I was just gonna look around. Are there any windows in this room?
There are, but you are on the first floor still. So you can see like a small garden out the window, but most of the view window is just a wall around the city.
Yeah, I was just hoping that while the persuasion rolls were happening, I could sort of wander over and just see if I could unlatch them stealthily.
Make a sleight of hand check.
Sleight of hand.
Yeah.
I was really hoping for stealth.
You're really putting us in a
Natural
pickle here?
20.
Ooh.
Huh?
Sorry.
What?
Would you roll?
Natural 20, so 21 total.
Oh,
Nice.
I was going to make a contesting perception roll for Ethrak, but I'm not going to. Yeah, you can open any windows you want. No one is paying any mind.
Yeah, then I want to unlatch. Yeah, as many windows as I can get to casually, just and remember what side of the building we're on.
There's two in the room, and they're both facing. They're both facing sort of northeasterly.
I'll get both of them, and then just circle back to the group.
Okay.
So are you worried about your brother? You know, like we're kind of badasses, you know. Like we probably go find him.
Yeah, I mean, if that's something you would like to undertake.
Oh my god, guys! How cool would it be if they had to postpone our duel, so we could go rescue the person we were accused of trying to kill?
Well,
Oh man,
it seems
this is a
like
good story.
seems like we're all of one mind that these accusations are baseless. So could we just avoid the bull altogether, Eladio?
Yeah, I mean,
Well, when they're writing the story, they should fudge the truth a little and say that there was still a duel.
Who's this?
Somewhat of an embarrassment to my family if we were just to cancel it.
Yeah, there we go.
Propose some sort of alternative.
Well, we should go, and you should just speak in our defense.
Well, I mean, what would ameliorate this embarrassment? You feel? What would you accept? Hello?
Not sure.
Well, we'll be leaving town
Good.
after this trial, so if we happen to see your brother out in the world, we can try to get him to come back home and give you a message of his whereabouts either way.
That make them less embarrassed to drop the charges?
Well, has anyone here spoken to the Oracle about the charges?
I can't. It's against my religion. And like even though like everyone in my party doesn't follow my religion, it would still be grossly offensive for me if they did consort with the Oracle.
We're a mercenary company, and he owns a controlling share, so we have to respect his religious wishes.
Okay, so what about the Oracle?
Wait, you're mercenaries?
I'm actually a high name.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that changes.
that's actually What's up?
You're aware that my family runs the gladiatorial contest in this town.
No, I'm not aware. I actually just joined the high names. But that sounds like fun.
If one of you were to agree to enter the contest in my or my brother's name, certainly cancel the bull and have you fight in the Acropolis on a later day.
I mean, cool. Yeah. I'll go. And if anyone else tries to volunteer, I'll fight you right now.
I like that.
I mean, unless you really want, but like, yeah, that's what I'm saying for RP purposes.
No, you can have it.
This is much more exciting than I anticipated.
Yeah, you want to be friends too?
But what is he going to be fighting?
I don't care. Yeah, I hope it's big. Is it big?
You fight some sort of stupid beast first, and then, assuming that doesn't kill you, you would get to fight a champion fighting on behalf of one of the other families.
Am I allowed to cheat? I'm just kidding. I'm a nomad. Honor is very important to me.
Does he fight alone?
Yes,
Yeah. So they're allowed to watch, right?
they can certainly watch. If you're fighting, I'll make sure they have very good seats.
Yeah. Is there gambling too?
Of course.
Am I allowed to bet on myself?
Yes.
Nice. Nice. All right, it looks like I can afford that shield after all. Okay.
Okay,
So
let me tell you when the next round of fights is.
well, hold on. Even though I'm apparently in charge of this mercenary company, I still like to, consult with my soldiers. Are you guys cool with this, or would you rather be the pool? Are you guys all in? Okay.
Nah,
cool.
you should fight.
Yeah, I mean, you'll drop the charges as soon as he agrees to fight. He doesn't have to win, right?
Yeah, at least to the death. Like, I'm down for that. I'm just,
We try not to let people die in the or in the Acropolis.
Okay.
There's many healers standing by. I'd be lying if I said no one ever died, though.
Okay. So it's round 3 rules.
Yes.
Yes. As in round 3. Pick the next con. After we adventure and come back and feast and tell our adventures, then we fight.
The next fight that's scheduled is of the 26th.
Okay.
When?
How long from now?
What's
It's-
today's date?
You guys are on the evening of the 24th.
Okay, so this one's the 26th.
Yes, in the evening.
Okay.
One of my fighters, Hot Blade, was supposed to fight Jason Kytharia.
He sounds like a wuss.
He'll be taking Hot Blade's place.
Yeah. Good choice. Oh, it's gonna be fun. I mean, are there any other rules I should know about? Is there someone I should talk to who explains to me how this works? Or a rehearsal? You want me
Yes, if you head to the Acropolis during the day, or you might find him at the gymnasium as well. The person you'll want to talk to is Pitmaster Varys Storm Soldier.
Gotcha.
Lydia's brother.
Husband.
I like
Husband.
this. I turn to Fonzip and I say, "Hey man, your country just got a whole lot less stupid." I don't know you guys did all this stuff.
That will never happen.
Yeah.
I'm gonna assume you guys are gonna wrap up with Eladio then. Let me jump back to Len and Jofina.
It's not going to invite us in for wine and cheese.
Okay, what are you guys doing?
Well, I guess we're doing this.
You guys are heading into the poop pipe.
Yep, poop pipe.
Poop pipe.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Oh, do you want to change your fancy clothes before we do this?
Oh yeah, good idea. I'm gonna throw my fancy clothes into the haversack.
In the street.
Yeah.
Go to
Yeah, I'm just gonna stand in front of her. she changes
Pirates
the
don't care.
Yeah, pirates don't care.
Okay.
Wait, is there anyone around though?
Oh yeah.
And maybe I do care a little.
And...
This is like nightlife a nightlife hour in the shittiest part of town.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that then. let's get closer to the pipes
wait.
and then I'll change.
I don't know what.
Huh?
Kind of. Well, we have our sleep sacks. We have like blankets. It can just kind of cover you up, and you can change under it.
You have a wizard who can magic.
You're not anywhere near us.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna use your.
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna, cover up in the dark corner somewhere and change into
Okay.
common clothes.
Okay. Make a stealth check.
Cool. 11.
Okay. You are confident that no one saw you.
Okay. Sure. All right. Let's go into the sewer now.
Okay. You guys are crawling into the same pipe that Durga went into.
Yep.
Okay. You start to wade your way filth, and there's actually a slight incline pipes. You have to, climb down. The water levels several feet below where the
Below what?
are several feet below where like foot level, the paths along the wharf district are.
Mm-hmm.
Go down a set of stairs to get to where the actual piers and docks are, and then you have to climb down even further to get into the actual pipes. So you notice there's a slight incline just to to keep filth moving. So you're sort of ambling your way up to the pipes, and you get to that point where they all just seem to merge, and darkness just begins to close in around you, and you notice that your dark vision isn't doing much for you either. Like you're able to see pretty well about as if there was like dim light, but nothing in here is like crystal clear. And proceed deeper and deeper into the tunnel. Both of you to make a perception check.
10.
Okay.
Can I cast guidance on Joe? I can cast it after a roll, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
13.
13. Okay.
I also got a 10.
Okay. Yeah, I mean all you hear or see for the moment is just sound
I'm
of
gonna
the
cast...
Huh. What?
Sorry, I thought you were done. You cut out.
No. What are you casting?
I'm waiting to hear what you say first.
Well, when I stop talking, there's probably going to be another roll. So if there's a spell you want to cast in the meanwhile, you should do it now.
You haven't told us what we perceive.
Oh. Okay. Right.
You cut out for that.
Yeah. So you don't see much except for the tunnel in front of you. And all you really hear is just sort of the whatever small sound, the flowing of the water, the flowing of the filth is making. Maybe you hear a slight, sound of dripping water off in the distance, but don't really perceive else other than the horrible odor. And it is starting to get much deeper now. You guys don't have to swim yet, but it is starting to get up. It's around thigh level at this point.
Hey, Jack, I have a really weird question.
Okay.
Can I breathe in poop water?
certainly try.
Okay. Yeah, let's continue.
Okay. You continue to push forward, and it does get enough at this point that you're sort of starting to tread water in certain places. There does seem to be some sort of buildup on the bottom of the pipe. So there are some places where you're sort of stepping and walking a few steps, and then you're back to treading. You're able to keep your head above the surface, though, and I need you both to make another perception check.
18.
Okay.
Cast guidance on myself. 13.
Okay. Jofina, you
You cut out a lot there.
you hear.
Mm-hmm.
You've become very accustomed to sounds in this pipe, and suddenly that routine is broken by something that sounds like a sploosh, and then a little bit of splashing.
I'm gonna pull out my weapons.
Okay. Are you communicating this information to Len, or are you staying quiet?
Yes.
Okay.
I can't do it telepathically, but
I'm right next to you.
yeah. Man, I think I heard something. You better prepare yourself for possibly a fight. I don't know what it was though.
How far away did it seem?
Do I know that?
Reasonably far off. Like, it didn't sound like it was right next to you, like within arm's reach or anything.
Okay.
But you are sort of losing a sense of distance, darkness of this pipe.
Okay. I can't really tell how far it was. I'm rather disoriented. I say we
think we
should continue, but cautiously.
Agreed.
Okay. Are you guys going to continue forward as normal, or would you like to try to be quiet?
I would like to try to be quiet.
Yes.
Okay, both of you make stealth rolls.
15.
Okay.
What'd you get?
I got a 16. Sorry.
Nice.
Okay. Continue to move forward, and now at this point, there's no need to strain your ears. Both of you can hear it. There's several more splooshes, much closer this time. And you can hear sort of wet slapping on stones. Sounds like several, like almost like some sort of flipper, like slapping against wet stone.
Okay. I'm gonna not move and wait for it to pass us.
Okay, it does. Both sources of sound do getting nearer to you.
Okay.
Both of you could go ahead and make both of you make another stealth roll to try to hide in place without to hide in your current location.
Okay.
Casting guidance.
On who?
Oh, well. I get to know your role before.
9. Actually, wait. 13.
Okay, I'll cast it on you.
Okay. That helps. 17.
Got
Oh,
an
wait, sorry.
18.
Yeah, 17.
17 and
An 18.
okay. Both of you quickly dunk your heads underneath the well, unless that's not what you really the only way to hide where you guys currently are. Are both of you all right with that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yep.
Okay. So both of you quickly dunk your heads into the filth. Sort of nearly lose consciousness from the smell and taste. But when you do eventually pop your heads back up, don't hear anything.
Okay. I think it might be
Shall we
gone.
continue?
Let's keep going, but stealthily.
Okay. I'm gonna ask for one more set of stealth rolls.
Sure. That was bad. 8.
Cast guidance on you.
Yay.
Got a 12.
I also got a 12.
Okay. As you guys pop back up from below, both of you sort of let out a big gasp of air, just potentially. And as you realize the sound you've just made, you both sort of like splash around a bit, and you immediately hear bolt sounds that you heard before, but coming from behind you at this point.
How fast are they coming?
You cannot tell.
We have to go as fast as we can to wherever those stones were and try to get out of this.
All right, let's go.
You guys are continuing forward.
Yes,
You trying to go fast?
I'm trying to go fast.
Both of you make athletics checks.
Oh wait, I also have an innate swimming speed of 30. I don't know if that matters.
That definitely. Well, I mean, you could speed ahead of Len if you wanted to.
How do I know what my
I'm not gonna do that.
swimming speed is?
What is our regular swimming speed? Is it half?
Your regular swimming speed is half of your movement, unless
Okay.
unless your character sheet specifically says you have an innate swimming speed. You do not. Len or Jafina does because she's a sea elf.
Yep.
Yeah, I have a question. Well,
What?
do with any skill? Is swimming a skill?
You're making an athletics roll.
I know. I'm just asking a question though. About like.
No, it's just a type of movement.
Oh, okay.
It's like moving through terrain, so you move at half your speed. Unless you have some kind of ability that lets you swim faster.
Yeah, I just wondered if Channel Divinity counted for that but it's just a skill or a tool, not an ability.
Well, you're rolling a skill check, so
Yeah, you could channel divinity for athletics.
He's already proficient though.
Yeah.
Oh, what does it do?
You just gain proficiency in whatever.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't know you were already proficient in athletics. Okay.
I got.
All right. Let's do it.
I got a 16. With guidance.
I got a natural 1.
No, well, swim ahead of me. Use your.
Oh yeah, I can
innate
use my
cover.
regular swimming ability, I guess.
Okay. Yeah.
Do I have to do an athletic check to use my regular swimming ability?
I'm going to ask you to make yours with advantage since you have the innate swimming.
Okay. That's much better. I got a 22 this time.
Okay. So you guys can hear these noises picking up speed behind you. And eventually hit what seems to be...
Seems to be what?
Well, you come to a point where the liquid is pouring down from a secondary pipe that is about 10 feet up, And there's this cascading shit waterfall that is
Great.
coming down immediately in front of you.
Okay.
That's the only thing in front of us? Like the pipe doesn't continue?
The pipe that you're currently in seems to funnel into this pipe up a above where you currently are.
So you actually have to go up.
So
This
you
is bad. Okay.
well, both of you make a perception check.
Okay. God. Natural one again.
Okay. You are having a panic attack. Len?
I got a non-natural 20.
Ooh.
Excellent. You can see what appears to be a small alcove behind the shit waterfall.
Okay. Joe, we need to get behind the waterfall. There's a spot that we might be able to climb into. I grab Joe and pull her over to the alcove. Can we
Okay.
both fit in it?
Yes.
Okay.
It's about the size of a small bedroom. And you can see that it's entirely brick. It's not the metal of the pipe. And there's skeleton. What appears to be a human skeleton lying in the alcove, with a pendant around his neck, or her neck, with a red gem set in it.
Oh, great. This is great. This is perfect. What do we
Put
do?
it on.
Well, we calm down first of all.
Okay.
We're gonna be okay. We're safe from whatever that creature is for now.
Should probably be quiet.
Yeah, let's be quiet. And think for a second.
You eventually
Is the pendant? Can I go over and make it and look to make like an investigation of or a religion
yeah.
check maybe of this pendant to see if it's also
well, go ahead and make an investigation check.
make a religion check instead.
No, do investigation.
Okay, investigation. Oh, a natural 1.
Okay, you can go ahead and make your religion check now.
Okay.
What was the result?
It's a 10.
10. The gem set in this amulet does appear to be the same as whatever Jafina is wearing.
Well, I hope we're in the right place.
It seems like we're going to the right place, or at least other people have tried to come here.
Well, that guy didn't do very well.
Yeah, well, he who knows what he faced, but we'll be fine. Do you want to look around and see if you see anything here?
Guess so.
That might
Can we
help
keep going,
that
or
you've
is this a
helped
dead
out?
end?
It
I don't-
appears to be a dead end. Go ahead and make an investigation check, Jafina.
All right. I got a 6.
Appears to be a dead end.
So Jack, I don't totally understand what's happening. It's a dead end, and then there's a pipe above it that is flowing down into it, right?
No, you're
Or
the elevated pipe is what's forming the waterfall that is separating this alcove off from
yeah. But
pipe
that's
that you were
flowing
just
into
in.
the pipe we came from.
Yes.
So if we go up that, we're theoretically going out of the sewer.
Right.
Can we feel around the walls and see if we can feel anything special about this alcove?
Yeah.
Is it dark?
Yes, it is quite dark.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Is my dark vision not working still?
I mean, it is working to some extent. It's just not working. Seems to be a magical component to the darkness.
Oh, okay.
It's actively suppressing whatever natural ability you have.
Okay.
Start to feel around the walls, and your hands go straight through the wall that is directly in front of you.
Whoa. Len, this wall isn't real.
How big is the space?
I don't
Len
know.
comes over and helps kind of touch the wall, and we feel around to try to get through it.
Yeah, you're in like a 10-foot by 10-foot cube right now, and you guys were going east when you were in that pipe.
Mm-hmm.
The wall of this alcove is the one that appears to be fake.
The which wall? You cut out for a second.
The eastern one. So in the
Eastern one.
same direction that you were going before.
Okay. Well, this might be the place.
Great, let's try to push the wall back to see if we can get behind it.
You just walk through.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, you guys can walk straight through the
Okay, great.
the wall.
It's like Harry
Well,
Potter
I'm gonna-
rules.
Hmm?
Like Harry Potter rules.
Yes, exactly.
I'm gonna go to the skeleton and pick up a few bones and put it in my pocket.
Okay.
I'm gonna take the necklace and not put it on my neck.
Cross the threshold, and you suddenly find yourself in a very elaborate stone antechamber of sorts. It is very well lit. The circular room that has sort of a concentric circle design. There's a number of pillars in the center that are forming the inner circle. There appears to be some sort of stained glass mural on the floor. And there is a metal plaque directly on the wall to your left that says, "In awe, for you have found yourself in the tomb of Cassander Amon."
Did you read it again? You cut out for a little bit.
It says, "Be in awe, as you have found yourself in the tomb of Cassander Amon."
Whoa. I don't think this is what we were looking for, but this is definitely interesting.
And with that, let me jump back over to the other squad here.
Okay.
Hello.
Squad.
What are you guys doing?
Squad goals. I think our squad goal.
It's just good. I don't know.
Did we leave?
You guys should stay and have a drink.
Yeah. I don't think we left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys can, if you guys tell me that you finished up your business and left, that can be a thing. Or if you guys want to stay and continue interacting, you can do that as well.
I mean, I don't think that we would like go tonight to the wharf, so we might as well stay here.
I mean,
Yeah.
this split D&D is getting a little rough for me.
Huh?
I said this split D&D is getting a little rough.
Yeah, I mean, it really shouldn't be like this.
It's not that bad.
No, I mean, it really shouldn't be like this.
Okay.
Okay, well, I'm starting to get worried about Len and Jofina. I think we should go to the wharf.
I mean, do we know where they went? Or do we have to go look for them?
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, dude, they stick out. I'm sure someone's seen them.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's like 9 or 10 by now.
Yeah. If you guys make a succeed on a couple investigation rolls and then a stealth roll, I'm willing to say that you just caught up with them.
Sewer.
What?
We don't have to try to get through all the monsters in the sewer?
No, I mean, because like I said, this really shouldn't work like this. I mean, like, to have two members of the party, like, undertaking a dungeon while the rest of the party just has to sit around and do nothing, like, is not good.
Alright.
Oh, don't say alright, like, you're sad. You just tried to cut 3 people out of the fucking party, like...
That's not what I'm trying to do. I thought we were just gonna have, like, some crazy split party shenanigans, and they were gonna go do, like, a heist or something after this.
It's a 5-person game, dude. You can't just try to exile 3 people so you can have your own solo quest.
I mean, can we? And they might have mentioned. I mean, we all knew about the Feleni in the sewer, so can we try to find another way there?
Yeah, no, that's what, yeah. If you guys succeed on a couple of investigation checks, and then a stealth check, I'm willing to say that you are caught up with them, and you guys are all in the same spot.
Not to say that we just roll 3 dice. You're saying that we should like.
Yeah. Okay. So, I start going to random people and asking them if they've seen a sea elf and a Jess. What's your race again? Real?
I'm an Asimar.
I'm sorry.
Asimar.
An Asimar?
An Asimar. Yeah. Okay. So I started asking like random people passing by if they've seen a sea elf and an Asimar like walking around.
Yeah, there's very few of those, either of those, so that's not too much of a problem. Make an investigation check.
Okay. 17.
Okay.
mean,
Yeah, you're able to find out that they went into the sewer.
Okay.
Must be looking for that mantis of Felenia to do something about that necklace on their own.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean,
I'm sure Jofina is really eager to get it off.
Yeah.
So we need to, find someone who can get us into the sewers. Ask at the House of Acquiring. They seem to know the underbelly of the city pretty well.
You guys are looking for an entrance to the sewers?
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, I'm not convinced this has anything to do with the gods. Like, if Jofina was like, I'm just going into the sewers, like, that's not that weird.
That sounds like me.
Make another investigation check. Anyone. And you can make it with advantage.
I think Dan should have to do
18.
it.
Huh?
18.
Okay. Yeah, you told about the entrance to the sewers in the Wharf District.
Okay.
Yeah,
And so
we
they
go.
went.
Okay.
All right.
We're still going to be hours behind them.
It's been a long time in that little chamber.
Yeah, not necessarily. You know,
Our time was already a little bit before theirs anyway,
yeah.
so it kind of works out.
And I was thinking we could find like a different set of pipes that like meet up, but yeah.
I mean, I feel like everyone's been asking everyone about entrances to the sewers, and everyone's just like, "Oh yeah, there's a pipe. It's a pipe."
All right.
Turns out the sewer is under the entire city.
Yeah, I'm afraid about going into the sewer. Like, what if it explodes? I met a sailor once. He told me like sewers explode.
Don't light any bonfires.
You guys want to do a monster crawl through the pipe, or do you want me to hand wave it with a single stealth roll?
Single stealth roll.
Okay.
If we're doing that, I want to cast Pass Without Trace, though.
Okay, good. That definitely gives me more than enough lore reason to hand wave it.
Okay, cool.
I'll use my racial ability where I can make absolutely no sound for 15 minutes.
Excellent.
I got a 17.
Okay.
Is that plus 10?
Yeah, is that plus 10?
I got a 27.
Excellent.
I got a
23.
25.
Okay.
Oh no, wait, I got a 27. I also got a 27. All right, whatever.
At this point, are we like straight up invisible?
Get out.
It's specifically not.
I got a
invisible.
23.
Okay. Wow. You guys fucking killed it. So the two of you, Len and Jofina, you're standing in the antechamber of this tomb. when you start to hear some very suspicious and oafish arguing happening just on the other side of the false wall.
Oh yes.
I'm gonna
Oh,
stick
man.
my head through the wall, just my head.
Holy shit! It's ghosts. Everyone, get ready to attack.
No, it's just me. It's just us.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
And then
cool.
I pull Len's head through the wall as well. See, it's just us.
Oh
Look,
my
this wall's
god.
not real.
Miles looking perplexed as to why these guys are here.
So what you see, because I don't have dark vision, is I've just put Saidina on my head like a hat. And I'm just using her sight and sound senses, so I'm just seeing out of her little head above my eyes. So I just have a bad hat.
How much light is in here? Like,
None.
okay.
On your side of the false wall, there's no light.
Can you guys see anything? Look, come in
Not
here.
really.
This
Okay.
wall is not real.
I
gonna
follow
walk
the
through
I
it.
follow the sound of her voice.
Okay.
I'm more
Drag
blind
everyone
than
with
Shadout's
me.
bat.
You do
This
what?
way, Fonza. Here,
I'm
hold my
more
hand.
blind than your bat.
No, Fonza, you have to hold my hand.
With pleasure.
Okay. Okay, and then I follow the sound of their voices.
Okay. You guys find yourselves in the very well lit antechamber of the tomb of Cassander Amon.
Ah,
Whoa! I've always wanted to be in the tomb of whoever this is.
do I know about this guy?
Yeah, he was the like founder of the city,
Damn it.
right? Forget what else he was. Wasn't he like descended from a god or something?
Oh,
Okay.
dude, let's go find his body and I'll put it in there, dude. Then I'll get my
So there's
museum.
There's
Hey,
nothing
that's
in
a
the
skeleton.
room but the words "be in awe." There's not like a. This isn't where his body is. It's just an
No.
image.
There's a mural in the middle of the floor, and there's another hallway leading out of the room towards the east.
Is there anything else special in the room?
Make an investigation check.
Oh, what's the
shall.
mural of?
Huh?
What's the mural of?
Oh. Yeah.
I got an 11.
Okay, you don't.
But go
find
ahead
any-
and do the mural
Yeah,
first.
well, I mean, you don't find anything else. Anyways.
Okay.
It seems to be a depiction of a series of or a phalanx of Agron warriors that seem to be fighting an attack on two fronts. One is a group of centaurs. The other group appears to be a series of mages.
Hey, Fonzo, this looks pretty badass. How come it's not like this anymore?
Are the mages Aldinian?
Make a history check.
22.
Yes.
They're fighting centaurs?
So centaurs on one side, Aldinian mages on the other. Rounded.
Alright, well, let's keep going.
Yeah?
I mean, there's
We're all
nothing
here.
much in here.
I'm gonna send, and it's all lit, right? I'm gonna
Yes.
send Saidina down the hallway and see how far it goes until it's another room.
The hallway continues for quite a ways, and but as Sadine reaches a certain threshold, you can see that the floor. Well, go ahead and make a perception check for her.
For her. 11, but if this relies on hearing, she has advantage.
It does not.
All right, 11.
See that at a certain point, the floor of the hallway opens into a pit of sorts. You can't tell how deep it is, but it seems bubbling with some sort of black or brownish viscous liquid. It seems like it's mud. It's sort of caking around the sides, like mud would. And she doesn't get the sense that it's overly hot, like boiling or anything. Just sort of warm enough to be emitting a bit of steam. She also notices that there seems to be deep grooves on both sides of the wall.
Deep grooves?
Yes.
On the side, okay. So I call her back and tell her the floor is covered by mud further on, and there's some sort of mechanism in the sides of the wall. I think the mud may be concealing a trap. There's no other way forward. Try it?
I don't see why not after all we've been through.
No, why not?
Did the grooves look like they were scratched, or were they constructed?
Your perception roll was not high enough to get that kind of sight.
Okay, we'll wait till we're physically there.
Okay. Yeah, you physically get to the spot where Sayadina was. Everyone can make another perception check.
I'm going to perceive the shit out of this room. 16.
14.
9.
Waiting on 2 more perception rolls. 21. Did anyone get higher than a 21?
No.
Okay. Len, you are able to discern that some of the grooves look like they were intentionally cut, if housing some sort of component, and some of the grooves look like they were made by repeated application of some sort of intense force over time. And actually, beyond those series of grooves, these are more like the first set you see are much thinner. The opposite side of the room, there seems to be a number of circular impressions in either side of the wall that also appear like they were created by a repeated intense force over a period of time.
I relay that to everyone.
Does anyone recognize this? I'm asking just for RP.
Oh. Oh, it looks like something that shoots something over there, but she makes sense and whatnot. What about this hot mud? Can I put my hands like over the hot mud and see how hot it is?
Yeah, it doesn't. It seems like a bath. It seems like hot tub hot.
Okay, cool.
Maybe like 102 degrees.
Well, if things are gonna shoot out of those grooves, like, gotta be some way to trigger it, right?
Yes.
You sure we want to be in here
Some
when
sort
that
of
happens?
mechanism under all this mud, huh?
Are you sure we want to be in there when that happens?
You got a big stick. They don't have like something long.
I have a staff.
Okay, yeah. Huh. All right,
Can we
maybe
mage
like
hand it?
yeah, maybe
I can mage hand the staff through the mud and see if I encounter anything.
yeah.
All right, so I just kind of holding it, maybe a few inches from the top, and just try to push through and scrape it along the bottom and poke about to see if there are any buttons or wires.
I'm actually gonna have you make a deception check.
Deception check.
That's interesting.
It's okay. That's 18.
Okay. Don't
Average charisma.
you don't feel any buttons or levers or anything that you are able to click, but as soon as sort of the mud starts to stir around, some moving entity begins to disturb it. You can see a series of spears immediately shoot out of a series of grooves, slam into the wall on either side, and then slowly retract. Beyond the spears, you see a number of stone columns blast out of the wall beyond those and smash into the opposite end. You're not able to perceive it specifically, but based on movement of the mud, it seems like the same thing is happening beneath the mud surface as well.
Yo, what the shit was that?
Yeah, what did I say? I knew it was a trap.
And this has now not stopped. It is continuing. This is an ongoing, like the spears and the columns seem to reset, and then they blast out the third time.
How long between when it resets and it goes
off? Each one seems to be on a different. Well, go ahead and make an intelligence check.
By the way, say goodbye to your staff.
I'm making intelligence.
Yes.
Yeah, say goodbye to your staff and say hello to your shiny new spear.
Nate.
8. The various components are all moving at different times. They're not moving in unison, and it's hard to get any sense of like what the specific timing or pattern is.
Someone particularly quick might be able to go through, but we should try to find a way to shut these off.
I agree. I don't think we'd be able to make it through that.
No.
Yeah, kind of.
Oh, yeah, when we left Pyranus, does your telemantic bags come back? Or is that for the whole of the city, or is that something we would have specifically had to go to someone and done when we left?
Yeah, that's
option C.
It is option C, but Pope would have reactivated the bags for you before you left the annex.
Oh, okay, cool.
But we didn't ask?
I mean, you didn't expressly ask, but I'm giving it to you. You guys made a stop to see Pope in the
Right.
Yeah, wait,
chambers.
I thought you said I couldn't put my clothes in the haversack earlier.
I did not say that.
Oh. Okay.
Alright.
Also,
so
I
you
have
guys-
my haversack, so.
I gotta think about this. Ooh. Wonder if
So
we could-
how are the obstacles, the spears, and the columns? Are they floor to ceiling, or is there space up top?
Make a perception check.
11.
Seems like there's a little space up top. You can't really tell how much though.
And how long is this area that's blocked off by the obstacles?
You can't tell how long it is. It's about the hallway is about 10 or 11 feet wide.
All right, I'm going to
Oh,
dismiss.
wow. Hey, Drufina.
Uh-huh.
if you have that music box still that turns water into ice, we could use it to try to like freeze the mud over, and then we could walk in it, and we wouldn't have to walk on spears.
Yeah, that would be really nice, wouldn't it?
Solves one of our problems.
We still have that lyre.
Yeah, maybe we could use the lyre to explode stuff.
No, we could play the song on the lyre and freeze it.
Yeah, we could.
Who has the lyre?
I think I have a lyre. Hold on.
Yeah, Fonzip has. Well, one of us has one of them. That's all we have left.
I didn't write it down.
I'm pretty sure you have it.
Okay.
If
yeah.
anything, it's in the haversack.
I could also try to break the spears with a thunder wave.
No, I mean I
Let
know
me-
we have the lyre. I just. Oh wait, no, I have the lyre. Okay, sorry.
Can I try something first? I'm just going to. I can cause sighting to appear 30 feet away from me.
Yeah.
So I'm going to see if I can, have her appear 30 feet down the hallway, and then immediately when she comes out, book it for the end and try and dodge and see if she can get past all the obstacles.
Let's tie you down first.
Okay.
I'm little. You can restrain me. Can I try that, Jack?
Yes, you can. I need her to roll initiative though.
Okay. Oh, 14.
Okay. As you are able to vamp for 30 feet in, as you do, the spears come shooting out. Make this attack roll here. That's a natural 20.
Miss? Yeah, no, I can't boom for back.
You want to roll initiative as well.
I do. 15.
Okay, are you able to do that as a reaction?
No, it's an action.
Oh, well,
Pretty sure.
then, unfortunately, that initiative roll was not high enough.
I like to point out at this point that I am restraining shit out.
Did roll a 1 on the damage though.
She has 1 hit point.
Wait,
Yeah,
really?
That's double. I'm
Wow.
assuming.
Which doubled to is 2.
She has 1 hit point.
Okay.
She has still 3.
I'm sorry. She does get got by one of the spears though.
Well, but she took 2 damage, right?
Yes.
So she's still alive.
Oh, I thought you said she had 1.
Yeah, I was
remaining.
doubling the 1. She has 3 total.
Oh, okay. So yeah. Okay, you can go ahead and take an action with her then, or technically it's your turn next.
Uh,
Get her back.
yeah, I'll get her back.
Okay.
Now that goes for at least 30 feet.
All right. Well, I believe we can try and freeze the mud now. Maybe we can try and freeze the spears in place.
Try it.
I'm going to. Wait, who's the best performer here?
Me or Esther?
No, not me. My Solvi wore off. I'm back to having -2 charisma.
Oh yeah.
Alright. I have +3 charisma.
I have +4.
Ooh,
I
okay.
have +4 too.
Okay, well either of you can play the song. I think Fonzip should play it since he knows the song.
Right.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'll hand you the lyre.
Well, you have only played the song once, and you no longer have any point of reference for it because the music box is gone.
No, I just opened the music box and listened to it recently.
Fonzip is the one playing the song.
Yeah, but
Okay, I'll play the song. I'll play the song.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'll cast guidance on whoever's playing the song.
Okay. Wait, so we can really just forget the song over time?
You gave away the sheet music, and you've only ever played the song once. You don't memorize the song the first time that you play it.
All right.
You weren't like, I want to make sure I memorize what the notes are before I give away the sheet music.
Yeah, I probably should have done that.
Someone.
We
Oh,
can go
yeah.
back later and
I can go back.
yeah.
All
I,
right.
I still don't understand why you didn't just like break in. You know, said it was only 2 dwarves.
What?
What?
Come on, even you could have taken 2 dwarves, Jofina.
No, it was one dwarf.
Well, she was transported, so it
wow,
wouldn't have mattered
shameful.
anyway.
Yeah,
It was
that's
one
true. That's a good
teleporting
point.
dwarf. I probably couldn't have broken in. All right. Anyway, I'm playing the song. I got a 13.
All right. Fortunately, that's not enough to recall. That's not. You haven't personally played it. You're trying to recall what you heard earlier, and a 15 is just not. You see a part of it start to freeze a little bit, but then it just dissipates. Somebody else can. Anyone else can try it if they want to, but anyone else is going to do so at disadvantage.
Okay, well, hold on. So someone played the song all the way back from the swamp because we slid on ice all the way back. So someone knows the song very well.
That was probably the one or second time that we played it.
Wouldn't you have to play it continuously?
I don't know.
Is that not how that
Anyway.
works, Jack?
As far as you know, it was only played once.
Okay. All right,
Um,
anyone else want to try?
Yeah, I'll try. Is it?
Are there any
it's-
animals around here I can
what's-
speak to?
Oh.
Go ahead and make your performance check at disadvantage.
I got a 16.
The mud freezes over.
Oh, thank God.
Okay, I'm
Perfect.
committing the notes to memory.
I am also committing the notes to memory.
Are
Okay.
and the spears are still coming?
Yes.
The ones from the side, anyway? Okay, cool.
Can we slide under it? Or through it or something?
Yeah, how high up are the spears? Would there be clearance either under them to try to limbo through or over to try to fly through? Or is this like all the way up and down there's spears coming? Not just like one row.
Flying along the ceiling might give you a little bit of leeway, but it wouldn't totally protect you from either the spears or the smashing columns.
Okay.
There's definitely not room to limbo underneath.
Okay. And alright, so it's a row like an array of spears first, and the smashing columns are after? Or is
Yes.
it like interlaced?
Yes.
No, okay.
There's a set of smashing columns after the spears.
Okay.
How far away are the smashing columns?
Make a perception check.
Yeah, see if you can see like a respite in between the... That'd be nice.
13.
You're not able to tell exact distance, but it seems like there's twice as much footage of the spears than there is of the smashing columns. So
Spears are at least 30 feet.
spears occupy about 2/3 of the room, or 2/3 of this portion of the hallway, and the smashing columns occupy the back 1/3.
I'm stumped.
Oh, I've got a really crazy idea.
Huh?
Okay, so I turn into a bear, right?
Okay.
And then someone puts my shield in my mouth. So I'm kind of trying to hold it with my mouth, and then I can try to like battering ram through all the spears. Like try to snap them off as they're coming
I
at
could
me.
sanctuary you, I think,
What does that do?
so that you can't take damage.
What?
Okay, yeah, do that, and then I'll just attack all the spears. Try to snap them off.
Are they steel spears or wooden spears?
Hold on, I'm not sure this works.
This is probably not a good idea.
What are the shafts made of?
Oh, I'm sorry. You
Yeah.
did notice that the spear that that struck Sayadina seems to be moving a little slower now.
Oh.
Get in there, Aster.
Uh,
I mean, do we want to, assuming there's an arbitrary measurement of our health somewhere, waste all of those measurements absorbing spears? Your shield
try
only
attacking
blocking
it.
inside of you.
Wait,
I-
how does
I have one
sanctuary
more
work?
idea first. I can levitate myself and rise up to the top of the ceiling, and I'm pretty small. So if there is a gap up there, I could try to crawl through it and avoid getting hit.
Cam, sign it into the gap.
If we're trying,
What there wasn't a what gap?
I'm gonna look
No.
around the walls for a button to press to stop this.
we could just use the lyre to blow up.
The tunnel we're in?
That's probably not a good idea.
Oh
I
yeah,
could just collapse the
I like
tunnel.
your idea about looking for a button.
Let's look for a button.
You don't find a button of any sort.
Hmm.
So wait. Can I get a little bit closer to one of the like the first row of spears that are coming out? Try to get a gauge on how sturdy they look.
Yeah.
Okay. I basically want to know if like a well timed blow or two could break off the shaft, like fuck up the track.
That's a good idea.
Is that perception or investigation?
Investigation.
Investigation. I got Skevin. 7.
Yes. Hard to say.
Well, you might as well try. I'm not sure what else we can do.
It's
I mean,
true.
you
We
got a
could
bunch
just
of,
do
you got a bunch
time.
of swords. Good chop.
All right. I'll try as well.
Yeah, I'll take a swing with the Argent Sickle.
Okay, everyone's making an attack roll on the nearest spear.
Yeah.
Well, if we're gonna group up, like I can slash at it with my talons, I guess.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Okay.
I don't think I
give
can do
me
anything here.
Some attack rolls.
Cool.
Got a 7.
Did you say 7?
Yeah.
I also got a 7.
I got a natural 20.
Okay.
Okay. So you do manage to hit the nearest grouping of spears. Go ahead and make a damage roll.
First damage roll I've ever made with this thing.
Nice.
10.
10?
No, it's 1d10, sorry.
Oh.
6 radiant damage.
I'm gonna say the nearest grouping of spears consists of about 3 of them that are all shooting out from entrance to this portion of the hallway about foot apart each. Swing down on the highest of these 3 that you can reach, and your sickle cuts straight through the first one. And starts to cut a little bit into the second one, and then you just, strength doesn't quite carry you any further. And the spears start to slow down a little more.
Oh,
All of them are just those.
Well, make an intelligence check.
By the way, did me and Jeff say the same exact thing?
What?
Yeah, I think you did at the same time.
Wait, when?
Just now, you guys both said all of them or just those?
Oh.
I got an 8.
Seems like just the ones that you slashed at.
Well, we might as well try again. That seemed to have worked.
Can I borrow a weapon from someone?
Sure, take this dagger.
Sick.
Can I pick up the spear that I cut off?
Make a sleight of hand check.
15.
Yep. You grab it.
All right.
What kind of weapon is a spear?
Spear.
I wanted to grab the.
No, I mean like type of weapon.
Sure. Or do you mean like martial or common?
Yeah. Because you might
So
not be
I'd
able to
like-
even
Don't
use it,
actually
right?
know that.
No,
I'd
I'd
it's
like
common.
to use
It is a
mage
common weapon.
hands,
he can. I mean, he can take a swing with anything he wants. It's just whether or not he
grab
is.
efficiency.
Oh yeah, that's right. I don't remember the rules for martial weapons, but this one's a common one.
Wait, does it have a? It has a wooden shaft.
No.
No.
It seems to be a thin metal coating around a wooden interior.
Okay.
All right, I want to use mage hands and just push this down a little ways and see if I can force it into the into the gap that the spears are coming out of, and try and just like find a gear or some bit of the machinery to gum up with it.
Make a strength-terity check.
I'm using my mage hand, so I don't know what strength it has.
It can. What it can.
It has a weight limit of 10 pounds.
10 pounds. Go ahead and use your strength.
Okay, so what am I rolling?
I mean, because you can carry more than 10 pounds, so there's no way you're getting the raw end of the deal here.
Yeah, so I'm adding both my strength and dexterity.
Yes.
Okay, so that evens out to 0.
Excellent.
Savage.
$14.
That's pretty good.
Okay. Go ahead and roll damage. That's gonna be
1d6. Unless you threw it.
1d6.
I wasn't trying to strike so much as just sort of like force it in and see if it would counter something.
Yes, I
okay.
am aware. You still have to roll damage.
So it's a D6 for the spear.
Yes.
5.
Cool.
Okay. Like all of the spears are moving slower now.
Whoa, all of them.
All right. Let's try to cut off another spear and ram it in, unless someone wants to volunteer a weapon to be a wrench in the works.
I have a crowbar.
Are you really?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Let's keep the crowbar. How about?
Hey, what are you, high? Nah, get that shit in there. This is what crowbars are for, right?
Okay,
Apparently, it grants advantage on strength checks when using its leverage can be applied. I did not know that.
Huh.
You want to try to use its
Yeah,
leverage?
actually, maybe you should hold on to that.
fine. Yeah, aren't you
That sounds
afraid of
really
destroying
useful.
it?
Yeah, I don't want to destroy it.
All right, let's just
Let's just use the dagger that I gave Fonzip. All right, Fonzip, your turn.
So I can do. Are we gonna have to shove it in a different hole, or can I fit it in there?
I thought we were gonna just. I think we all should just attack another spear probably, because that
Okay,
slowed
so
them.
then it's all of our turn again.
Yeah, that's true.
I have a spear you guys can have if you want it.
Oh, you do?
Yep.
Is it just a regular one?
Yep.
All right,
Okay.
I'll do the same thing with mage hand with Len spear on, a spot further down.
Okay. Make another strength-terity check.
What about Denth?
A straight roll. Uh, 17.
Roll damage.
3.
Okay, yeah, you're able to wedge it in there. The collection of spears seem like they're now moving at about half the speed that they were originally.
Is I don't know how to ask. Like, I wanna ask, like, are they moving slow enough to be easily avoided?
Make an intelligence check.
Yeah. Out of 7. Dude, this is 3 7s in a row.
Yeah.
Like the World Series of Dice.
Yeah, it is like,
Like, man, there's spears coming out of this wall. Like, fuck, man.
I mean, there's nothing stopping us from continuing to hack off the close spears and wedging them in. So let's do that a few more times.
Let's keep doing the brute force way.
Yeah, let's do it. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Everyone
All right.
attack.
Let's all gang up on the next spear.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, natural 20. Unless we're doing something else.
No, you guys are able to continue doing that, and in relatively short order, you repeat this process a few times, and the spears come to a complete halt.
Sweet. Okay, let's take back our weapons that we shoved in these holes. Actually,
No.
wait, no, that's a bad idea. Let's not do that.
We can get the staff. Don't forget, you can take one staff.
Yeah, the staff can come back.
The
Let's leave the
staff
spears.
is frozen beneath a layer of ice.
Ooh, is it like the whole thing is in there, or is like just like half of it's like stuck in the ice?
The whole thing.
Okay.
Shit.
Okay.
Well, we can pick up a staff and a spear from the annex next from their equipment room.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm not worried
sure.
about that. Let's just figure out what to do about these columns.
I mean, I've seen plenty of sticks. I can get you these sticks.
All right, let's keep going.
Yeah, these columns. I don't know how we're gonna get past this one.
I don't either. We could explode them.
Good.
So I mean,
Just run.
how long is it's? You said it's a third of the way is covered by the pillars.
Yes. Yeah.
Where's Sayadina right now again?
She's safe in her pocket dimension.
Okay.
In my jacket, for all you know. Why? Think try to fly through this?
Well, who's the fastest?
I can teleport 30 feet.
That's pretty fast.
How
Is
long?
it more than 30 feet of columns? B. Emerson?
Hard to say.
Crap.
You do not
Can we
have
count
a measuring tape.
Yeah.
Can we count how long it takes for them to hit? How much-
Yeah, that's what Aster keeps trying to do, but he keeps rolling 7s.
I think I only tried to do it like once.
Well, we were further away. We've now walked up to it.
Okay, I mean, anyone that wants to discern the pattern can try to make an
I will.
With a perception check?
intelligence.
I will.
I
do
got a
that.
16.
Okay.
I rolled a 7,
What is with these sevens?
which is an 11 total.
So-
It's an 11 total, but it's a natural 7.
Funds,
Okay.
you are able to work out what sort of the pattern is, and while I don't think there's a way that you could avoid risk entirely, you're confident that you could avoid most of the columns if you were through.
So that means you'd still get smashed to the wall at the end? That's probably not a good deal.
There's space between the
Jovita
columns?
is afraid. I'm so surprised. You guys, hold my potion of sophistry. I'm gonna run for it.
Oh god, no!
There's the Aster that I know and love.
Oh no.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off, Jess, but I had to.
Yeah, no, I mean, if you're going for it, go for it, man.
Okay.
Okay, Aster, roll initiative.
I'm not going to peel your bird body off the wall when you get smashed.
Yeah, I got
No,
an
we
eight.
can give his large bird bones to Sensen.
Yeah, we can.
You got an 8.
Yeah.
Jesus
Okay.
Christ.
Shouldn't Len do that invincibility thing?
Start to fly down the hallway, and a column first comes shooting immediately out of the wall at you. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Please don't die.
19.
That's good.
You dodge out of the way. What do you? It's now your turn. What are you doing for your action?
I'm gonna move 50 feet down the hallway with my flying speed, and then use the dash action to move another 50 feet.
The dash is not necessary. You make it to the other side
okay.
of the columns unscathed. As you make it past the columns, however, a rune just on the landing on the other side of the mud pit begins to emit some orange light, and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, okay, good. Good to show off. 15.
Okay, you sort of blink a couple times, the light fades away, and nothing happens.
Oh, you got +6 on that.
On a wisdom saving throw? Nice.
Yeah, because my wisdom is 4, and then I'm proficient in it.
Yeah, cool.
Astor, are you
Okay.
all right?
Yeah. There's some weird light. The pillars are really easy. I'm starting to think the pillars are the least of our concern.
Do you see any way to turn it off?
Like, I have no basis for saying this, but the vibe I'm getting from this orange light, like, the pillars are trivial.
Well, is there any way to turn them off?
Oh yeah, I guess I'll look around for, like, some sort of lever, button, plate.
Doohickey.
Make an Arcana check.
I will make an Arcana check. I don't get a 19.
Wow.
I can be clack.
Wow.
You are futzing with the rune a little bit, and you see a certain pattern to it, and you are able to erase part of the rune. You're not sure if it still works, but you are able to get rid of part of it.
Right. Stare at it for a second. Like, wait a second. I just, like, scratch out, like, one line.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is anyone else doing?
Wait, so he like erased some of the columns?
Some of the rune, the magic rune on the other side of the columns.
Oh.
Did that have any effect on the columns?
No.
Oh.
All right, I'm gonna run through.
Okay, roll initiative.
Woo. I also got an 8.
Got an 8.
An 8.
Okay. As you start to run through, one of the columns comes shooting out. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Natural 20. It's a 26.
Okay. Not only do you dodge out of the way, you're sort of able to land on it and push yourself off like a rocket from the outside of the column.
Nice.
You land safely on the other side. Rune seems to flare up again, and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy. I got a 12.
Okay. You are suddenly overwhelmed with an intense sense of horror. Vision goes dark, and you run backwards into hallway of columns. Make a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage.
Can I try to restrain her? Take it off.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, go ahead and make a yourself
Right.
make a Aster make a strength saving throw.
I'm not very good at those. Oh fuck, dude! I got a 19.
Okay, I'm going to try to contest it for Jofina. What's your strength modifier, Jofina?
+1.
That's a natural 20.
Okay.
Contested.
So you do run headfirst into the hall of columns. Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage.
Okay.
The rest of the party from the other end of the hallway hears, "Oh fuck, dude, she's all greasy with shit."
All right. I got a 10.
Okay. One of the columns shoots out, hits you square in the face, and slams you against the wall. You take.
Keep rolling.
26 points of crushing damage.
Okay.
Are you living?
I'm at 9.
Oh.
Does anyone else want to try to do something here?
Aster, try to. What happened?
He's still.
Joe currently laying.
She's. Huh?
Where is Joe currently?
Yeah, am I still
He's
running
in-
backwards through the columns?
Yeah, you are still running backwards through the columns. You're almost back to the other side where the rest of the party is.
Okay.
If anyone else wants to try to jump into the initiative order, I will let them. Otherwise, you're gonna have to roll against the columns one more time.
I don't want to roll again.
I want to try to get Joe out.
Roll initiative.
You should let me do it.
Are you there still?
Yeah.
Whoever's
Wanna
really good
do
at
it,
Arcana
Lucian?
can come over here and try to disable the rune.
I'll get an initiative as well.
Okay.
I got a 15.
Okay. 15. And
Now it has a 14.
okay, it's your turn, Len.
Okay, but who wanted to go get Joe? I'm confused.
I got a 23.
Oh,
It's your turn, Fonsip.
Okay, I'm gonna try to go get her.
Well, if you're gonna try to get her, you're gonna have to like drag her.
Yeah. She is trying to run the way that you're pulling her, though. Are you trying to pull her back to where you are?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So she's actually not going to fight you. Go ahead and make a strength check with advantage. And I'm not going to contest
Okay.
the roll.
yeah.
You're just trying to meet a flat.
I got a 12, but
But
okay, I'm gonna choose a tick. I'm gonna use a tick of lucky to roll an additional die.
Ooh, you have
Okay.
lucky.
Yeah, I don't
Nice.
trust that. Okay, 15.
okay, yeah, you're able to grab Jofina and pull her out of there before the columns. You're able to reset and smash again. Len, it's your turn.
You should probably just go through.
Len.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to decide what I need
Oh,
to do.
okay.
We should be using some guidance here, by the way.
Yeah.
What did you?
So
guys can
I'm
make
gonna
it.
cast.
Like one dash is enough to get through.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Healing Word at a level 1 on Joe.
Okay.
Try to boost her a little bit.
Okay. How much is that?
It's only 5. Or no, it's 6. But
Okay, I'm at 15.
That's
And
not
I-
bad.
and then I'm gonna try to run through it.
Okay. Is healing word is a bonus action or an action?
A bonus action.
Okay,
Again, let's
Huh.
have you go last so you can guidance everyone.
Oh, I didn't know if we could do that because of the initiative rolls.
Yeah, guidance.
We
is
can
a
always
cantrip.
choose to wait.
Okay, I'll just wait.
Well, you can hold an action, or you can skip your turn. You can't just wait to have
I'm
your
just-
turn later.
I'm just gonna skip my turn, I mean.
No,
Okay,
no,
so
you could
wanna
hold
cast
a
on
guidance
someone.
and then cast it on someone else's turn.
Wait, I mean, is Jofina still, like, feared or whatever?
No. as soon as she got to the other side, you can see
Yeah, hold my action.
her
So-
eyes went back to normal, and she's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, so Len, you can hold your action to cast guidance, and then cast it on someone else's turn, I believe.
I mean, or
Don't-
she could just cast it now. I mean, it doesn't.
Oh
It's
yeah,
like
it's
a
a
wave
quick
off.
scroll. It doesn't have to be the same turn. That's true.
But once guidance is cast, it has to be used to be cast again. So I can't cast it on myself to go through and cast it on somebody else.
Right. So
Right.
that's why you go last.
Yeah,
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So I'm
Okay.
not go anywhere.
Okay.
right. But at least
But-
cast guidance on somebody.
So who's
Okay,
going
cool.
next?
The next person in the initiative order is Shadow.
So I will cast. Well, should I cast it on Joe because she needs the most help? I'm a little
No, I'm
confused.
going.
Because now we're initiative. I can't do it anytime, right?
Right.
Is
I mean-
guidance a
I mean,
saving
like-
throw, or is it only skills?
Like, is there a reason we're still in initiative?
Yeah. This is why we are.
What is?
It's like a
you guys
puzzle.
are because you guys are casting spells and making attack rolls and saving throws and stuff.
And moving.
It's
Not
because
doing
it's a
hot
timing
moving.
puzzle, so we have to do things within this time, I guess.
Yeah.
But Javita can always just wait until Len's next opportunity to cast guidance.
Yeah,
We
it's
just
not
have
like
to
something is
hold it
actively
until-
attacking us right now. We can just wait on turns.
I mean,
Yeah,
also
that's fine.
in the
So
grand
I'll
scheme
just-
of things, you guys are talking about like a bonus of 2 to one person's roll. Like it's not that
No,
huge of
we
a.
just
Yeah, that's true. All right. Anyway, just cast it on Shadow.
okay. Casting on Shadow.
Okay, and
Okay,
it is your turn.
I'm going to Misty Step as far as I can and try and just teleport past all of the pillars.
What's the range
Get
on
me.
Misty Step?
30 feet.
Okay. Are
And-
able to make it about half or more than half of the way. There with just Misty Step. Are you able to?
Misty Step is a bonus action, so
You could
I'll-
still dash afterwards.
so I'll Misty
okay.
Step and dash,
Or
Okay.
just regular move?
or just regular move.
Yeah, or just
30 feet.
just a regular move would be. Go ahead and make a Wisdom saving throw. You do not add guidance to this because it is a saving throw.
Okay.
Oh man.
That's 14.
Yeah, you're running back through the is
No, hold on.
Aster?
Yeah, hold on, small one. That's okay. I got. I was like, okay, it's a mouse. Got a lot of practice. Can't fuck this up. I got 2.
Your strength mod is -1.
Correct.
Okay. That's a 14 -1. Okay, so you are running back through.
This is awful.
And it is the pillar's turn next in initiative order. So go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage. Shit out.
And guidance doesn't work for saving throws.
Only checks.
Look, I should have casted Entangle. After I failed the first one, I should have asked.
Yeah, 11.
Okay. Uh, 11 points of crushing damage.
Ooh. Does it snap me out of my fear?
Yes, it does.
I mean, it's not my turn, so okay.
Um,
So I'm assuming I'm stuck in the middle of the pillar area.
that is where, yes, you are. You would have dashed back through when you were feared, so you're at about the halfway point.
Okay.
It's your turn, Astor.
And Shadow is 30 feet away?
Yes.
If I wanted to fly, pick him up, and fly back, I would need to use the dash action to make all 60. But would picking him up be a bonus action or like a regular action? It's kind of the equivalent of a grapple.
It's a grapple on a willing target, though.
Yeah, so I don't know.
So picking up an item is a bonus action.
Okay.
And you are strong enough. It's already been established that you are strong enough to carry shit out while flying. So I'm going to say that's a bonus action.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Then we use move action to fly in. Bonus
You are going to
actions
have to succeed on a strength check with a flat DC though.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. A strength check on 14.
That's good enough.
Good enough for me. All right. I pick him up
Okay.
and I carry him back to the anger zone.
Jofina, it is your turn.
Thanks, Astor.
Break this rune. I mean, if you're really scared, you can skip your turn and wait for shit out because he's good at Arcana and maybe he can fuck this rune up good.
That'd be good. I'm gonna take a healing potion from the haversack.
I don't know, man. I can heal you.
From there?
Yes, I can.
Okay, I'll wait. Who's next?
Next in the initiative order is Fonzip.
I'm not so sure running through these columns is such a great idea, you guys. Seems like there's a deterrent on the other side.
It sure is.
Can we all agree that that we're not going to run through the columns for the time being and try and get out of initiative order for a bit?
Yes.
Sure.
I mean, if
that's up to Jack.
You guys can all just say like we skip until Out's next turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I mean,
wait.
this is like a puzzle, so I just feel like operating in increments of 6 seconds isn't a great idea.
Yeah, I want to wait until they can figure out that rune on the other side.
Okay. I mean, you guys can drop out of.
Okay.
Let's do that.
All right, shit out. What do you make of this?
All right, so I want to, before I look at it, tell Astor to get a firm grip on me, and I'm not resist the grapple.
Okay.
I got rope too.
Just hold me.
Okay, sure.
Shut up and hold me. And then I look at the rune.
Make an Arcana check.
And I'll use my guidance on this.
Yep.
25.
Okay. You're able to disable another component of the rune. It seems like about a third of it is still lit. You or Aster can make another Arcana check.
I want to cast Create Bonfire on it.
Okay.
Oh, so I step back.
I don't know. It seems like an Aster thing to do.
Are you casting a bonfire on it?
Yeah. Lasts for
While he does that, I want to look around for a lever or something mechanical to shut down the runes or the pillars.
You do not see one.
Aster, can you dispel bonfire?
It lasts for about like 6 seconds, I guess. I don't know. Not really. It says duration instantaneous. I guess.
Just
That
makes
doesn't seem
fire
like
and
a
goes away.
duration.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
Anyway. Well, I mean, I was just biding time because I figured Shadao would want to do the another Arcana check because you're using intelligence.
I'll do that.
You didn't use
24.
intelligence, right?
Okay, you
Yeah,
are
okay,
able
yeah,
to shut down the rune.
Does that turn off the columns?
No.
No. I'm laughing
Okay.
at you guys.
I feel better
Come
now.
on. Dude, it's runes. Are you just moving rocks?
You
I
won't have
watched
to
you
run
kill a
through it
Hydra.
twice.
Did Aster, did you now
What?
tell a funny joke over there?
I'm gonna say yes in the hopes that it will get you to move your old ass across the danger pillars faster.
I'd like to hear it.
Well, you're gonna have to get past the danger pillars first.
Okay, here I go.
You're running a cross.
Yeah, oh yeah, can I have some guidance?
Yes.
Roll initiative.
Shit.
21.
Okay, you go first. Or before the pillars, anyways. And you are able to dash a cross without getting hit.
Yes.
Can I use my bonus action to drink a health potion? Oh wait, I don't know whose turn it is yet.
It's no one's turn.
Okay.
Do you
potion
want
if
a
you
bunch of health?
I want to drink a health potion right now.
No, you only cast Healing Spirit.
All right, cast Healing Spirit on me.
Alright, you got it. Okay, so I cast Healing Spirit. See how long this is. So it lasts a minute.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little transparent doggo. You gotta pet the doggo, and you get a D6 health point.
Okay, I'll pet the dog.
But it lasts for a minute, and you can do it once per turn. So I guess you could get 10 D6 health back.
That's how that works?
Yes.
Okay.
Good
I'm
dog.
gonna roll a lot of D6.
Why don't you just roll 6? No, wait.
I was wondering about that, like if there's like a conversion for... Ah, there probably isn't.
Let's just say I'm back at full health.
You're just gonna wait there for.
A minute?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
how are you
56.
doing, Stout? You're talking about feelings while
I can't
waiting for
be
your
over
unit
health,
pop
right?
off?
No.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm at full health.
It's a good
Okay.
doggo.
Alright, let's
Yeah.
fucking go. Let's do this.
Yeah, are you running?
I'm gonna dash.
Roll initiative.
Oh boy. Where'd my D20 go? 15.
Okay, you're able to get a cross, no problem.
Ooh.
Len?
9.
Okay, go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw.
I'm gonna cast sorry, I don't have my Knowledge of the Ages on myself so that I have proficiency.
Proficiency in what?
Never
No, those
mind,
are
I can't
saving
use it
throws.
again. Natural 20.
Woo.
Okay, yeah. You make it across, no problem.
Yeah, so thanks for the dog.
If you're really thankful, you'll give me booze.
Is the
Sure.
dog still here?
The dog
No.
is gone. Jofina petted it 10 times.
Yeah.
I
Do you,
did.
do you need healing too? I got one more level 2 spell slot.
I mean,
I'm
we
back.
could take a short rest.
We could.
I think we should keep going.
Or
What is
we
your
could
health
take
at?
we could take a long rest as well.
No, we got to get to somewhere tonight.
David, a short
What do you
rest
mean
takes no
somewhere?
IRL time.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's
Fon-
take a short
Fonzie-
rest so the shootout can heal.
Yeah.
And I can
Sure,
get
sure.
my spell slot back and so can Astor.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, long rest does actually take IRL time because you have to do watches. I would suggest that we keep going to the end of the session and start next week's session with. If you wanted to, like, I can keep going. I'm not dying for a long rest. I don't know. What do you guys want? Do you want a long rest now?
I think it's very
Short rest.
presumptuous to assume that you would be able to take a long rest in this tomb without something nightmarish happening to you.
Yeah,
We're just
see?
talking
No,
about
no,
a short
no, no,
rest.
no,
Yeah.
whoa. Who said I didn't presume something nightmarish happened to me? Happening?
Okay,
I'm
okay.
just saying. Like,
The DM's threatening us. What do we do?
Can we take a half an hour?
Call his bluff.
Short,
Call his
no,
bluff.
short rest for hit points.
Yeah, dude, I love calling the DM's bluff.
I don't.
Okay, you guys can take a short rest.
Yeah, we'll take a short rest.
Jophine and I just took a column to the chest. We could use a short rest.
No, I'm good now. I pet that dog a lot. I mean, Jofina voice. I'm tired.
How much health are you missing? Actually.
Me?
No, shit out.
Oh.
I was down to 15 out of 26.
Okay.
Let's just take a short
Alright.
rest.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've spent 2 hit points. I'm back to full.
Okay,
let's-
cool.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Yeah, so we take 10 minutes after getting through these traps and then move on.
Oh, so
30 minutes.
when we disabled the room, did the orange light stop?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, well. In we go.
Okay, so the hallway ends here. There's a stone door that looks like it needs to be pushed or slid open. There doesn't appear to be a handle. There's an engraving on the door that just appears to be an enormous helmet, but it's in the standard Aldenian agronom Espeden style with the horsehair crest.
Where is the helmet?
It's engraved on the door, and it's occupying basically the entire base of the door.
Fonzip, do you know any history that would be able to help us here? Maybe some kind of word that would be important to the city?
Yeah, do I know anything?
Make a history check.
Okay.
Remember
I got a 10.
not to look for traps.
Oh wait, I got a 12. Or no, sorry, I got a 10.
Flat, smooth door at the end.
Len, do you want to participate in this role too, considering you just read a book about this gentleman?
Yes, sorry. So a history check?
Yes. You can make yours with advantage, since you did just read this book.
Books. You know, my grandpappy told me that anything worth saying can be said and doesn't need to be written down. And I know he was right because he said it to me instead of writing it down.
You're right. Let me write that down.
Oh, fuck you, Fonzo. I'm not gonna let you hold my hand anymore.
I got a 5, even with advantage.
Okay.
Can I have guidance on my roll then?
Yes.
Okay, so go ahead and add a d4.
13.
Okay. You're able to recall a few things about Amon. His family is the only family other than Agros's that has occupied the status of High Archon or King. Agronom's history, I mean, as far back as history goes, those two families. Know that Amon was very famous for the helmet that he wear, said to give him godlike resilience. Know that finding and claiming this helmet was actually how he was able to ascend to the office of Archon in the first place. You're not able to recall specifically how those two things relate to each other. You just remember that the helmet had something to do with him getting to be king.
So I have the book on me still. Can I skim through it and see if there's anything helpful in it?
Yeah, sure. I mean, and I can say you could have done that during the short rest.
Well, while you're doing that, I have an idea. I'm gonna go up to the wall and put my head under the helmet, like I'm wearing the helmet.
I mean, the helmet that's engraved on the door is like the entire door. It's like a 10-foot helmet.
Never mind. I'm gonna do it anyway and look
I
stupid.
also didn't suggest that the door was locked or sealed in any way. I just told you that there was a picture on it.
Oh. I'm gonna push or slide the stone door.
Make a strength check.
Yeah, as she's doing that, I'm gonna clap my hands and be like, "Woohoo! I told you checking for traps was for cowards."
Before you make your strength check, did you still want to have skimmed through the book during your short rest?
Yes.
Okay. You're able to learn that the way Amon's line was able to temporarily take power from Agros's family was through a sort of contest wherein the first person that was able to acquire this legendary helmet of the gods would be able to ascend to this office.
Oh my god.
While Agronom was at war, it is required that the king fight in the front lines with the rest of the forces. The current occupier of the office of Archon was a member of Agros's family. He had no intention of fighting in any war, so he stepped down. A number of warriors, a number of generals set out to locate this helmet so that they could take the office for themselves, and Amon was the one that finally succeeded.
A ridiculous contest. Like, that's how you pick a leader. Philosophy, your country used to be so cool. What the hell happened? Dude, I think Agros is right. I think joining the league was a huge mistake.
There you go, Aster.
I got a 4 on the strength
I mean,
check.
we are trying to make Agronom great again.
You are not able to door.
Alright.
Jack, do I know the time frame of when this all happened?
Yeah, like the book that you're reading from doesn't seem like it was written in the last 30 years or so, but you're able to guess from between, your best guess of when this book was written and the way it's talking about events that already occurred. You're guessing that Cassander Amon lived sometime about 450 years ago, which is when Agronom was currently at war with both the Aldenians and the Centaur clan. But at some point, those three entities joined forces to begin fighting the Empire, all within the lifetime of Cassander Amon. He was alive right at that transition point between, being at perpetual war with the Aldenians to fighting alongside them.
Damn.
Are able to discern that happened about 450 years ago.
Okay.
Oh, that's a ghost I want to smoke, man. That sounds like he had an awesome life.
4
So
is not good enough to push open the door. Does anyone else want to start pushing with?
I want to.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's all. I think we should all.
Well, let's all look for traps now.
And you guys can add your
No, it's too late.
You guys can add your strength rolls to the 4.
I got a natural one. Also a regular one.
I want to look for traps. That's my position.
You are not able to discern any traps that are on the door. You get the sense that whatever traps were here, you just were able to pass through.
Okay.
Yeah, I can assume that.
Got a 14.
Okay, so you guys are up to
19.
19.
I got a 13.
13, okay. And with the addition of Fonzip, you are able to push open the door. You expect it to sort of slide out of the way or something, but with your combined force, it actually just collapses and falls flat on its face.
Uh-oh.
And it it opens up into a very dusty, circular room. There are a number of colorful, very elaborate stone sarcophagi, sort of a circle around the outside of the wall, and each one is sort of pressed into its own little alcove or nook.
Okay.
And there's a very, very elaborate jeweled doorway on the other side of the room, across from you, and standing on either side of it, motionless, are two what appear to be dead, somewhat mummified centaurs wearing ornamental headdresses and holding spears which cross over this elaborate doorway.
Where does it look like the doorway?
Then?
What?
Sorry, nothing.
Where does it look like the doorway goes?
Make a perception check.
But I'm not good at perceiving.
Do it anyway.
I'll cast guidance.
Okay, I'm at a 5 right now. Let's see where guidance puts me. I'm at an 8.
Hey.
Not sure. You cannot. It seems like it's pretty dark beyond the doorway.
Can we walk closer? Or were we, like, standing right at the doorway?
No, you were standing at the doorway you just came in.
Okay.
About 40 feet from the other doorway.
I want to walk closer, but quietly.
Yo, hold on.
Make a stealth check.
I don't want to go to Centaur Mummies for
For the what?
the museum.
Esther, what is this museum you keep talking about?
Dude, I've been talking about it for weeks.
I don't understand it,
You don't
though.
get to ask me that every time. I've explained to you the museum like 100 times.
We could start a museum with everything that's in here.
Yeah, dude, we
Alright.
could have done it just on Kekanon. Now we have Kekanon and fucking Tomb of Cassandra Amon.
How valuable do the things in this room look?
Valuable.
Make another history check.
I got 15 on the stealth check. Walking over.
Okay. Give me that history check.
19.
And okay. You've lived in Perennis your entire life, and you've always known that Alexander Amon was somewhere near the city, but as far as you knew, it had been lost to time. No one knew where it was. Pretty much everything in here would be considered priceless.
Oh, so we're like, as far as we know, the first people to in like 450 years.
I'm gonna
As far
cast
as we know.
detect magic right now.
Oh yeah, I'm sneaking.
Uh,
I'm sneaking up
okay,
to the doorway.
Yeah. What is? Yeah. We'll get to your detect magic in a second.
Yeah,
How close do you get to the doorway?
I want to stand right in front of it.
Okay.
Can I see anything now? Uh-oh.
What's your AC?
16.
Okay, so that's suddenly both of the centaur seem to animate immediately, and before you're able to react, two spears come straight at you. You're able to move out of the way of one. One nicks you right across the side of your abdomen. Take 12 points of piercing damage.
Fuck!
And that's where we're going to stop for tonight.
Oh, okay.
Really?
That was a good one. Man. I got in a lot of trouble today.
You sure did.
Yep.
I thought for sure that when you guys went into the sewer by yourself, you had just committed suicide.
Yeah, I didn't know it was gonna be like this. I'm
No,
glad you guys
I feel like you did because you sent in the
Yeah.
cat.
No, we only knew there was like at least one creature. You know, we didn't know there was like fucking traps and undead centaurs and columns and.
Yeah, I mean, right. But even at that, like one creature like that, for 2 people when the regular party is 5 people, like you don't think that's a little dangerous?
A little dangerous, yeah.
I mean, like I said, it worked out. It was good.
Yeah, we're good now.
Jack,
that had me biting my nails for a minute, man. Oh god,
Yeah.
we're gonna get caught in combat and either have to like have a close escape or like I don't know.
They rolled really well on stealth and hiding.
They did.
Consistently. They didn't fuck up on a stealth roll until the creatures were behind them, and then they both kicked ass on the athletics rolls to escape. I really wanted to fuck up super bad so I could spring like 10 of these little sewer fuckers on him at once. But like it just the dice just weren't there for me.
Yeah, you got and then they also were able to pretty quickly figure out that was a fake wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I would have thought to just try bumping around on the walls as a good.
I mean, yeah, I knew there had to be something there. Because, like, there was that guy. I was suspicious because there was a guy with a necklace of Philenia. Like, he was just wearing it, and he was there. I was like, well,